This is Unity of Fort Worth Morning Meditation. So glad you are here with me today. And beautiful August morning where we've had lots of rain. So that's always amazing and great here in Texas. So glad you have joined me. And I am doing a meditation this morning where we're going to, first of all, we'll do a complete relaxation of the body and really begin to use the breath to just begin to move through each of our energy centers. So after we get done with relaxing, I'll bring our attention right to the base of the spine, which is our first energy center, or if you prefer, the first chakra. And that is at the base of the spine, right at the perineum. And we'll inhale from that point and move all the way up the spine to the top of the head. And then as we exhale, we'll go back down the spine and release and out at the first energy center. And the point though, as you begin to do that, is to, with the inhalation, is to begin to just follow the breath as it moves all the way up. And if you can just kind of see it moving all the way up through the length of the spine, and then with the exhalation, gently follow it all the way back down, that makes a huge difference in your meditation. Good morning, Terry. Nice to see you here. And so the attention is such a great piece because it's the power that happens with the meditation. And with practice, it begins to really bring energy into the area and just it begins to make it more powerful. And obviously, at the beginning, your mind might get distracted. That's all okay. Just bring it back. It's just with repetition that you can begin to really bring your attention all the way up and all the way back down. So once we do the first energy center several times, then I'll bring your attention to all the way back up. And then as we come back down, we'll just go to the second energy center, which is about 2 inches below the navel. And then follow it all the way up the spine and back down several times. And then then we'll go to the third energy center, which is at the 2 inches above the navel center, at the middle of your abdomen. And then we'll go to the heart and do that several times. And then we'll just stay in the heart and just feel that energy opening up and that breath opening up through that whole heart center. And we'll just be in that space. Okay, so glad you are here and ready to move into this amazing flow of energy, flow of breath through our energy center. So I'm going to begin by lighting our candles. And turning off the light of our outer world so we can begin to just move inward into this beautiful space that we have ready and prepared. So whenever you're ready to just feel that lengthening through the spine so that you have that nice straight spine from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. You can drop your shoulders down and back, pull the chin in just a bit toward the throat so that there's a lengthening through the spine. And then just begin to feel the body relaxing, letting go. from the top of the head down across the forehead, releasing through the temples and around through the eyes. And for a moment, just let your eyeballs drop back into their sockets, feeling that release. Relax the cheeks, down through the jaw, and down through the neck and around through the throat. And across the collarbone through the shoulders, shoulder joints. Down through the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, down across the hands, the fingers, and the fingertips. And then inhale as if inhaling through the tips of the fingers. Feel the breath spread all the way up through the length of the arms to the top of the head. And then exhale from the top of the head all the way down through the length of the arms, through the ends of the fingers. And take a couple of breaths, just feeling that energy moving across the arms to the top of the head and back down. And then relax through the chest. Down through the rib cage. Feel the muscles between the ribs relaxing. Down into the abdomen. And then travel around the torso to the back and relax the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Down through the buttocks, around through to the hips, and then feel that relaxation spread right on down into the thighs, over the kneecaps, across the shins and into the calves, down through the ankles, the heels, across the feet, to the toes and the toe tips. And then inhale as if you're inhaling from the tips of the toes all the way up through the length of the body to the top of the head. And then exhale from the top of the head all the way back down through the tips of the toes. Feeling a wave of relaxation move over the body with each and every breath as it goes up and as it goes back down. And then inhale from the base of the spine, right there at the perineum. Inhale up, moving across the spine all the way up to the top of the head. And then exhale from the top of the head back down the length of the spine all the way down through and out the tailbone. And then inhale back up, letting the mind just travel with the breath all the way through the spine to the top. And then as you exhale from the top, traveling down through the spine, all the way down to the tailbone. And continue to breathe as you continue moving up the spine and back down. Moving with your unique breathing pattern as it goes up and down. And then with your next breath, inhale from the tailbone all the way up to the length and top of the spine to the top of the head. And then exhale from the top of the head. And as you travel down the spine, stop right in the center of the lower gut area, right below the navel. And then inhale right into that center, that second center, and travel back up to the length of the spine to the top of the head. And exhale from the top of the head back down to the second energy center. Letting the mind just travel with the breath, moving up and then moving back down. Feeling the flow of the breath across the spine. And then with your next inhalation, inhale back into that second center, moving all the way up. Turn it around and exhale back down, but now coming to the third center, just above the navel, in the middle of the abdomen. Exhale and then turn it around and inhale right back in to that center, going straight up to the top of the head. Feeling the flow of breath as if it's moving over the spine. On the inhale and down and through the exhale. And then inhale right into that third center. Feel the flow go all the way up to the top of the head. Turn it around and exhale back down the spine and coming down to the fourth center at the heart. Exhale all the way out the heart and then turn it around and inhale right back into the center of that heart and all the way back up the spine to the top of the head. Continue exhaling out the heart, inhaling back into the heart, up to the top of the head. Notice that you're going a smaller, shorter distance, so you have to deepen the breath. But continue just feeling the breath moving over the spine as it goes up and back down, as if it's almost tickling the spine as it moves across it. And now release your attention of the breath going all the way to the top of the head and just feel the breath moving right into the center of that heart and exhaling out through the center of that heart. Feeling the heart opening, expanding with each and every inhalation. As if you have a lotus flower that is opening, expanding right in the center of your heart. with each and every breath. Feeling this beautiful, amazing energy that happens as you continue to just feel that heart. Breathing in, breathing out. And to expand it even more, feeling gratitude for any people in your lives, loved ones, friends, any special happenings in your life. Just gratitude for all the amazing beauty, sweet beings that are in your life. And gratitude for just being in the present moment, right here and right now. So I hold you in love, and so it is. Amen. Go out and have a beautiful day. We'll see you next Thursday.